The Liga MX Apertura 2025 play-in round is here, a do-or-die battle where dreams are made or broken in 90 minutes. For Pachuca and Pumasunam, this is the last chance to keep their championship hopes alive, with a coveted spot in the quarterfinals on the line. The tough play-in format means there are no second chances. If you lose, the season is over. If you win, the dream continues. Tonight, at Estadio Hidalgo, two historic clubs face off in a knockout match that promises lots of drama and unforgettable moments. Pachuca's season was a roller coaster. 9th place, 22 points, and a string of inconsistent performances. A late-season slump and a last-day loss to Santos Laguna led to a bold coaching change. Esteban Solari in, Jaime Lozano out. With a new head coach and everything to prove, Pachuca enters the play-in, hoping to finally unlock their potential. The stakes couldn't be higher as they look to turn chaos into a postseason run. The pumasvs season was all about grit, passion, and a team that never stopped believing. From the very first whistle, the Pumas showed they would fight until the last minute, facing every challenge with all their heart and the strong support of their fans. They finished 10th with 21 points and then made an amazing comeback on the last day against Cruz Azul to get into the play-in. That game really showed how tough the team was. When it looked like they had lost, the Pumas found a way to turn the game around and give all their fans hope, even though their key midfielder, Adalberto Carrasquilla, can't play because he's suspended. The team is heading to Estadio Hidalgo with a lot of good energy. Carrasquilla being out is a big problem, but it also gives other players a chance to step up and show what they can do when it matters most. With Keylor Navas as their goalie and a strong belief in their fighting spirit, Pumas hopes to get through this tough situation and beat Pachuca on their home field. Navas, with his world-class experience and leadership, is like a rock in defense and an inspiration for his teammates. They know that every move could decide this important game. It's a classic showdown. Pumas' late surge against Pachuca's fresh start. The atmosphere in the stadium is buzzing, with both fan groups filling the stands with color and excitement. They all know that their team's futures depend on these 90 minutes of intense action. Only one team's story will keep going. For Pumas, this game is much more than just a match. It's a chance to write a new chapter of glory, to show that toughness and team spirit can overcome anything. The final whistle will decide who gets to keep dreaming. From the first whistle, Pachuca took charge, pressing high and moving the ball fast. They really overwhelmed Pumas with how intense they were. Alan Bautista was like the conductor of the midfield, while Usama Idrissi and R. Kennedy stretched out the defense. They kept creating one chance after another. Pumas really struggled to keep up, missing Carrasquilla being there, and they couldn't get any rhythm going. Pachuca's constant pressure set the stage for them to break through, and the home crowd could feel something special was about to happen. The first half was a masterclass in tactics from Esteban Solari's team. In the 33rd minute, Enner Valencia broke the tie with a thunderous strike, lighting up Estadio Hidalgo. Valencia's leadership and movement bothered Pumas throughout the entire half. He held up play and pressured the defenders, and he inspired his teammates. His goal was a reward for Pachuca's dominance, and a blow to Pumas's confidence. The Ecuadorians' influence was everywhere, setting the tone for a team hungry for a comeback. Pumas, stunned, now faced an uphill battle. Valencia had put Pachuca firmly in control. Just 7 minutes later, Pachuca struck again. Valencia turned into an assistant, setting up Kennedy for a spectacular long-range goal. The stadium exploded as Pachuca doubled their lead, leaving Pumas reeling before halftime. The Tuzos' foreign stars delivered when it mattered most, showing clinical finishing and teamwork. At halftime, Pachuca led 2-0, having executed their game plan perfectly. Pumas faced a mountain to climb. Pumas came out fighting in the second half, pressing higher and showing new energy. From the very first minute after the break, The Pumas players tried to keep the ball, moving their lines forward and pushing Pachuca back. Every pass, every run, showed how important it was for the team, who knew their season was on the line. The Pumas coach yelled orders from the sideline, cheering on his players not to give up and to go for the goal that would keep them in the competition. But Pachuca's defense, now playing deeper, formed a wall that couldn't be broken. The defenders stayed close to their goal, closing off spaces and guessing every move the other team's attackers made. Every time Pumas tried to pass the ball or shoot, they ran into a barrier of white and blue jerseys, who were determined not to let anything through. Pachuca blocked shots, stole passes, and stopped every Pumas attack. At the other end, Keylor Navas kept Pumas in the game with very important saves, flying from side to side, and giving his teammates confidence. His actions kept Pachuca from increasing their lead and gave hope to the university fans, who kept cheering from the stands. However, what Navas did wasn't enough. His teammates couldn't make progress on the other side of the field. As desperation grew, Pumas' attacks became easy to predict, and worry took over the team. The forwards tried again and again, but the lack of ideas and the pressure of the score made their legs feel heavy. Clear chances were few and time was running out fast. Pachuca, on the other hand, managed the clock very smartly. With long possessions and changes of pace, they calmed the game down and made Pumas even more desperate. The referee looked at his watch, and the tension in the stadium was very clear. Finally, the final whistle confirmed Pachuca's win, making their players and fans celebrate with joy. A win that was achieved thanks to how well they played in the first half and their toughness in the second. Pumas' season was over, leaving a mix of frustration and pride in their fans. Pachuca, however, celebrated their move to the next round, showing that a strong defense and smart strategy also win games. The 2-0 victory for Pachuca doesn't guarantee a spot in the quarterfinals, but it keeps their Liguilla dream alive. Next, they will face the loser of Tijuana versus FC Juarez for one last chance to reach the final 8. After a turbulent season and a coaching change, this victory is a big confidence boost. Pachuca's convincing victory shows that they are hitting their stride at the right time. For Pumas, it's a disappointment and an early end to their campaign. For Pachuca, the journey continues. One more knockout, one more chance at glory. Pachuca's play-in win showed how exciting knockout soccer can be. On a night full of big feelings and pressure, the team knew how to handle it and prove why they deserved to keep their dream alive. The atmosphere at Estadio Hidalgo was buzzing, with every play feeling like it could change everything for both teams. The fans, with their hearts pounding, watched every minute like it was the last. Pachuca was totally in charge in the first half. Valencia was the hero, scoring the first goal, and Kennedy was amazing, making Pumas' defense look lost. Every pass, every dribble, showed what they wanted to do. The team played with new confidence, knowing they couldn't make many mistakes. You could feel how intense the game was everywhere in the stadium, and the players gave it their all. Their big win changes the story of their season, turning doubts into hope and setting up a final play-in game for a spot in the Liguilla. Now, the team and its fans can dream of going further, powered by the energy of this super important win. The team sticking together and the fans' strong support have been key to this comeback. Pumas, after a season of hard work and trying their best, says goodbye with their heads held high but their hearts feeling heavy. Even though losing hurts, the team showed courage and never stopped fighting. Their fans see their effort and cheer for their players' bravery, knowing that soccer always gives you another chance. The tough play-in system leaves one team dreaming of winning big and the other thinking about what could have been. That's soccer. A mix of happy and sad moments, where every game can change a whole season. The different feelings on the field show how much passion this sport creates. As the Liga MX playoffs get more exciting, Pachuca's comeback is a story to watch. The team has shown that with determination and working together, you can get through anything. The excited fans are with them every step of the way, dreaming of something amazing. the journey to the Apertura 2025 championship just got a lot more interesting. With each game, the excitement grows and the final goal feels closer. Pachuca has sparked hope, and now anything can happen in the fight for the title.